Not sure if you can see this. It's the realtor sign. Hanging out here for a couple weeks. It's too hot in most parts of the country right now. And this is my good friend Sandie. Spent a little time up here last September after I finished working at Walmart. Yesterday, we went into the house over there that she has inherited. It was her son's. Unfortunately, he has passed. And she lived here for a while, moved all of her stuff here. But most of the house was his stuff and his father's, which was an enormous task to clean up. I'm an organizer. I have downsized several times. So God used me to help Sandie yesterday, and I'm humbled and grateful to be here, to be able to help out a little bit. So we went inside, and she had done tons of work already with her sister, but there was still tons to do. So we did about 2 weeks worth of work in one day. We worked hard, but this is all her land, all the way down. She already has, she's selling this all in one or in 2 parts. She already has an offer on the bottom part. I think it's 10 acres altogether. So I'm gonna go inside and maybe you can get some little tips about what we did and how you can organize. Hope you'll join me. Linda here, Serene and Simple Life at Sandie's property. She has inherited and is selling. This is her home right here. And this is her trailer that she's loading up and going to move elsewhere. So let's go inside and I'll show you what we did. Pretty little area right here. And outside the trailer is things that still need to be boxed and go in the trailer. Sandie has hired a company today to come out and take away a truckload of junk. So it's all organized. As you walk in here, this is all ready to be thrown out. We put blue tape on everything that they're supposed to pick up today. And then in here we have boxes yet that she will go through of her son's. It was too much to just go through it yesterday. And this is all a pile of going to St. Vincent's or Habitat for Humanity. She's already made several trips. Over here is a little workstation where we had tape and bags and different things that we needed. And straight ahead, she has a couple things that she wants to pack up. We're collecting some scrap metal to give away and more blue tape. And then the kitchen, we just had more of the same. It was really ended up being 3 piles. It was Sandie, giveaway, and junk, which I guess is the tip takeaway. And then we still have the back room to do. We don't know if we'll do that or not. The house is just pretty much going as is. Her son and father were in a business of collecting a lot of stuff and I guess recycling and He was also in the derby business, so she had lots and lots of stuff outside. I mean, massive amounts of stuff. But that's about it. Just a little organizing of what we did. Sandie made the decisions on everything. I didn't want to be in her space of deciding, although I am quite a good manager of organizing. And so I would carry things out to her house, which over there, or the trailer, or I would put it in the Sandie pile inside where she didn't want it sitting outside, the junk pile, or the giveaway. So this morning we might walk around and find some more things to blue tape and some more things to organize, but that's the gist of it. She was left with a treasure and trash at the same time. So I'm sure God will reward her for all her beautiful efforts to make this land a beautiful home for somebody else. Hopefully here in the near future, as you watch this, this might already be sold and she may already be down the road. Even mentioned this wood here. It's probably $400 worth of wood. So yes, Sandie has worked her butt off with her sister, and she had hired help, and just a shack from the past that her other son had lived in. Sandie went on down the road, but then came back here for a spell. This is stuff that she thought Habitat was going to pick up, and they didn't, so hopefully today the guys will take this pile. But this was also loaded up with trailers. Her son was a giving soul and gave people a place to reside for a while, and that created some havoc also. And then there was tons and tons of metal and really literally trash all the way down here. And she had a man, I think, work for 3 months for her, just really in a demolition kind of way. And now we can really see the beautiful property, and yep, hopefully she has somebody coming to look shortly, and Sandie will have a new beginnings. One more pile here. This is paint and liquids, and been told you can use kitty litter. I think I've done that before to get rid of paint. Otherwise, they don't take it. Gonna walk down here a little further. One area that I felt good about helping was in her son's room. I boxed tons of stuff up in there. That was like the hardest room to go into, of course. I can't even imagine. I feel really thankful that I could be here to give some kind of assistance. Sandie has been really good to me, and wanted to give back and just didn't know where to, begin. I mentioned several times, hey, if you need my help. Somehow God just put us together, and Sandie does believe it was divine intervention and that she was listening and paying attention to God. I don't think it's the easiest. I know it's not the easiest thing, to have somebody help you go through your stuff. I came in handy a couple times when she would be pausing about something or want to go in a different direction out of the room into another room, that I kept us at task. See, all the way down here. So that felt good. See, this is more of what she's had to deal with. Not funny, but this is like nothing compared to what was here. But this is so beautiful. Anyways, we didn't get into a couple times. Had to, not get into other conversations and just keep working because it was such a hard task. Oh, bunny rabbit over there. I saw deer down here. But it goes all the way down. You know what? You never know if it's not sold. One of you might be interested. It would make a beautiful campsite here too. Oh my gosh. To have people come and stay, and I don't know what the laws here are in Washington. So I would never want to do organizing as a business, although they say never. I'm really good at it. I work with a sense of urgency. I stick with the task, and after doing my own downsizing so many times and questioning why I kept things and not wanting to leave stuff for my kids to have to go through, I'm a huge advocate of throwing stuff out because you're leaving it for somebody else to deal with. And this is certainly case in point. Although this was a tragedy and never expected. I mean, Sandie did mention he had a lot of health problems, so very sad. Anyways, you can get rid of things, and as we get older and you ask yourself, you know, when was the last time I looked at this, and do I really need this, and if I'm keeping this, what for? And is it something that someone else is going to have to make a decision on later? And that one decision becomes a million decisions, which is where it gets to be overwhelming. And I don't know, I kind of put it in the not fair category. It's not fair to leave massive amounts of stuff or any amount of stuff for somebody else. I mentioned that I think my kids could clean me out in about 2 hours. Hopefully I will stick with that when I get my cabin, and that it'll be nice enough that it could even be sold as is, furniture and all. So anyways, that's my little 2 cents for today. I'll show you after the guys leave, and if they don't mind being filmed, maybe I'll film them loading up a little bit and advertising their business. And then Sandie and I just have more to do out here. Don't know how much though, just more making a few decisions for what they're gonna pick up today. I think it's costing her $700 for an 8x10 truck. And there's lots of furniture in her son's room also that she wants to go. I know you all have been waiting to see Sandie. You met her last year. For those of you who've been following me, hey Sandie, how you feeling?
Hey, I am exhausted.
I can only imagine. Yeah, you worked so very hard.
16 months cleaning this place up.
Wow, awesome. Okay, well you deserve more than a lunch break, so we'll talk to you a little later.
Okay.
All right, the guys are here. This is their advertisement. And let's meet them. We zoomed around this morning, and this is what we came up with. Another pile. Imagine that. These hunks made it. Who are you guys?
I'm Brian. This is John. We're college hunks. We're here to clean up a mess.
Nice. Well, I guess I'll do less talking and you can do more work.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Are still standing as the truck is being closed up. Yay! Good job, guys.
Absolutely.
Woo! Here they go. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey. Thank you, guys. Sandie's very pleased. Good company, good guys. Later.